Hey, welcome to my YouTube friends, growing all the way around the world. I'm very grateful to see you. What is today, July 28th, 2024. That's, of course, if you're watching it recorded. If you're watching it live, you probably know what day it is. Anyway, whatever the chronological date, it's right now. I love Eckhart Tolle. Life is 100 million consecutive moments of now. If you're brand new and the YouTube algorithm has brought you to Sunday Sacred Self-Care Yoga with Greg and Looney Cat, we issue a we issue you a hearty hello. And we do some yin yoga on Sunday. It's also known as restorative, calm, peaceful practice. And it's yoga for everybody. You don't have to be in Paris as a Olympic performer. You can be I guess what we might call a normie in terms of physical capacity. What matters is that you're here, your intention is to be calm and peaceful, and you enjoy practicing serenity and yoga. Anyway, my name is Greg. I live in Pleasant Hill, California. We're simulcasting on Zoom and on YouTube. We have hundreds of followers now on YouTube. We'd like to get it to thousands. So if you have a moment, it could do us a huge favor, Looney and myself, please press like and subscribe. It tickles the algorithm and brings more people here. And in my humble estimation, the world could really use the blessing and benefit of yoga and spiritual principle right now because it could help close the gap. We might see more of our similarities rather than our differences. What does my favorite musician Sting say? Regardless of ideology, we share the same biology and we also share the same essence. And if we can recall that and remember it, experience and behave in accord with that, I think it's much more likely that the planet moves toward harmony and love and well-being. Anyway, we're just starting. We got maybe 4 or 5 more minutes on the back, and then we'll move into gentle yin yoga. If you're brand new and what on earth is this? Just sit and watch for a few minutes. Close your eyes, relax. Do some simple movement. Get back into your body. Sometimes we live so much up in our head. Our head should be as big as a gigantic hot air balloon and there's no body at all. But we can change that ratio. Nice deep breath. Hey, I see some more friends have just gotten into class. I looked up and I was surprised by seeing some more of my Zoom friends. And wow, the YouTube analytics are off the scale today. We have people from Maine, Spain, and Ukraine, which is such a trip. I'm so grateful I can flip a switch and spread the love and the peace and the joy and the calm of yoga around the planet. Anyway, that's my mission in life is to spread love, life, light, and truth everywhere I go. This is why I have a cat. He helps me. Now, would you spend one more minute just feeling whatever you're feeling right now? What does it feel like to be you? What is your nervous system communicating to you? How are you translating life force? You are one of God's nerve endings, you know? Now, the way that I feel my feels is that I connect my breathing to my feeling. I've been doing that for a few years now, and it's helped to clear up a bunch of stuck, congested, toxic, twisted, messed up energies into something more approximating God's will, so to speak. I really like the phrase God's will. I used to really despise it, but now, since I realize God, universe will is greater than anything that I could ever think of and the best imaginable, I'm far more obedient than I used to be. I think we all go through our rebellion stage. I'd rather rule in hell than bend my knee in heaven, so to speak. It's fun to rule in hell for a little while until your ass starts to burn. Okay, my Apple Watch says it's 11:11. You know what that means? It means we're all one. Get it? So wiggle your fingers and toes, circulate super orgasmic feel good through yourself. By orgasm, I mean the eruption of the highest energies of all of our chakras. Circulate feel good around your body. Take your arms up to the ceiling, lace your hands back up over your head. Stretch out. Stretch in and retch in with Gretchen. Gretchen's my alter ego. When I need to get in touch with my feminine, I'm Gretchen. Good goofy grin on your face. Good, draw your knees in, roll around a little bit on your back. I would, but I'm managing cameras and lights and microphones and cats and cat treats. It's just, oh, I love you. I love you. My cat's sending me cat kisses. Let's sit up and say hello. Hello. Now, I'm moving. I've been moving for about moving takes a month, but what is it, July 28th? And I have till the 31st to get out of here. So you know how it is with boxes and packing tape and cats jumping in boxes. So I can use a little bit of relaxation. Anyway, just because I'm moving doesn't mean I'm not going to keep doing my class, because I have loyal Zoom friends who've been coming for over 4 years. But now we have this vast audience of growing YouTubers. I finally figured out how to do the YouTube thing, flip the switch and encourage subscriptions, and to like and subscribe is free. And so I'm asking straight up. I know you watch a lot of YouTubes and everybody asks, but not often do you really reach down and flip the switch. I'm asking you to do that. Like and subscribe, ring the bell so that you're notified when we go live, because it's up to you whether love, light, and truth is going to spread around the planet. You are the sine qua non, you are the linchpin, you are the sanctum sanctorum, you're the axis mundi of the universe. What you do is responsible for everything that happens in the world. Now, if you don't believe that, why don't you? Because you matter. So by liking and subscribing and sharing love and light everywhere you go, it makes a difference. You make way more of a difference than you think. That's what I think. Let's chant an Om together. If you haven't Om'd for a while, it breaks open your pipes. Inhale. That helps to awaken and enliven our vibrational, energetic, spiritual nature, if you will. I will. Now, of course, I'm a physical being. I've got these flesh, blood, and bones, but I think we're far more vibrational, spiritual beings. One way of saying that, that's colloquial and clever, is that we're material beings, we're spiritual beings having a material existence. Oh, look who's all stretchy. He's 4 feet of stretchy black cat. Anyway, we're doing yoga right now. We're meditating, we're calming, we're thinking, we're contemplating, we're turning our attention inward to our higher self. This is all spiritual practice. Spiritual practice is like any other kind of practice: violin, piano, golf, pickleball, accounting, motherhood. Doesn't matter. Whatever your skill set is, if you don't practice it, you're crappy at it. If you practice spirituality and calm, the fruit is beyond beyond priceless. Gentle seated forward fold. Movements can be very, very moderate. Relax your head, maybe sway your head back and forth. But what I recommend is stop thinking so much. Relax your hair. Everything's always working out for us. Judge not appearances, because the world can look very, very alarming and crazy. But the world has always looked that way. Imagine living 1,000 years ago. There are Huns coming down from Mongolia. There's Vikings coming over from Norwegia. There are an Indian tribe coming over to slaughter and torture you. Humans have been nasty for a little while now, so don't give too much credence that these are the worst of times. As Charles Dickens said, these are also the best of times. Find your breath, breathe your breathes. About 3 more breaths. We're not in a rush to get to the good stuff. This is the good stuff. Nice to spend a couple extra moments clearing our minds. On your next inhale, come up, my friends. Hey, I just got a text from a friend who's wondering what happened to the link today. So I'm going to perform an act of save a service real quick. I'm sure you understand. Service is a great karmic yoga. That wasn't that hard. Inhale. Now I'm wearing my favorite t-shirt. It's got a kitten taking down the shuttle. What do you want? What do you want, you rambunctious, furry, frisky cat? I like these because they make me feel like an angel. Now, sometimes we engage in a little bit of self-deprecation and even self-loathing, but you know that you're someone's angel. Someone really is counting on you for your wisdom, your optimism, your cheerfulness, even when you're struggling and suffering. That's what I learned from my mom. She had a very, very difficult life, and it never affected her cheerfulness and optimism. Unlike my father, who was a bit of a not so not so sunny. Poof. One more. Poof. Good job. Now don't worry, we're going to do a lot of restorative, like really relaxing 5-10 minute veg out drooling poses. But I like to open up my joints a little bit. Shoulders. See, even if you're just coming by on YouTube for the first time, you were watching, so I don't know, some political YouTube or how to build a how to rebuild a dishwasher video, and then suddenly you got here. It's like it's not an accident. There are no accidents in the universe. Every effect has a cause. Other way, 1, 2. Some people think the universe is just random molecules running into each other. It's just, it started as an accident, and an accident can only begat more accidents. But it's an available way to think. But to me, it's probably the most destructive, disintegrating, negative way to think possible. I think love and light and truth is at the basis of all things, and that's just the way I think. Good, you guys. Now arms forward, palms up to receive alms. Pull in a little brush on your side. Now there's a name for the worldview of randomness, and it's called materialism or physicalism, and it's actually at the heart of most modern science. But science has been wrong many times, very badly wrong. Physics, for example, completely wrong. Astronomy, completely wrong. Electromagnetism, completely wrong. So there's a lot of things we're going to learn over the next couple hundred of years, which will really reveal the love, light, and truth at the center of being. Good. Now, you don't have to wait for science to discover it. You can be willing and open-minded and trust your intuition that says, somehow, some way, I trust that love and light is at the center of all being. Push out, go out wide, circle back, push forward into your worldview. Everybody gets a worldview of their own understanding. But if you don't adopt and synthesize yours, you will adopt someone else's, whether you like it or not. Run your own algorithm or run someone else's. See how I circle back here? It's really groovy. And then I rub my kidneys on the way forward. This makes me feel calm and peaceful. One more. Cool movement, isn't it? Wouldn't you agree? Good. Now I'm going to switch the cross of my legs. Maybe you don't like sitting cross-legged, your knees are up and you're tilted back. Sit on a blanket and suffer for a few minutes. But you got to stick through things sometimes. Oftentimes, you have to pay dues before you get to the juicy, amazing part of anything. Learning a musical instrument, riding a bike. Remember when you rode a bike, who was the person that pushed you along? Caught you when you would fall, and then they'd let you go and you'd wobble and you'd be gleeful, and then you'd take a spill and you'd scrape your knee and you think, I'm never going to ride a bike anymore. This sucks. I hate this. And no, your natural enthusiasm and trust that something better was coming would keep you going. Same with walking. If we learned how to walk when we were adults, we would fall once and say, screw it, I'll just get a wheelchair. This is why we remain childlike. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, with your childlike enthusiasm and basic trust of life, continue your forward fold. Good. Come on up. Now I'm going to lean back on my paws and I'm just going to lift up my hips because it wakes up my spinal energy and gets my lower chakras to communicate with my upper chakras. And sink down, you guys. Switch the cross. Whew. Okay. Remember, maybe you're an Olympic performer and you want something really strong, but Sunday class is gentle. So we inhale up, place your hands. Now I'm a fan of twists. I like really fluffy glazed twist donuts, but I can't eat those, so I eat yoga twists. Turn to the right, left hand, right knee, right arm behind you. Just take a nice middle of the ground, eyes closed, calm and peaceful spinal twist. Remember, we're not creating power, we're aligning with it. We're not forcing anything. We're coming into alignment with the power that creates galaxies, keeps planets moving around suns, turns embryos into babies, seeds into flowers. When we get this right relation with power, then we have all that we need. It's when we're trying to power ourselves that we deplete. That's a tough lesson to learn, but a valuable one. Inhale here. Exhale. That's the cause of all burnout, all Anxiety, all mental breakdown is we're trying to, even if our motive is good, if our relation with power is wrong, it can only go wrong for us. We're learning. Lace one finger over the odd feeling way. Now push up to power, way up. Close your eyes and ground your butt into power. Sometimes I pretend my butt has like an extension cord and I can plug into power. I've tried running on my own power, on my own light, and it works for a little while, and then the collapse is calamitous. Inhale. Good. Now turn left, left, left. Right hand, left knee, left arm behind you. Align yourself in this twist with prana, life force. After a while, you gain this intuitive wisdom of how to align, how to click in, how the pieces fit, how the piece fits. Just breathe. The more power you connect with, the closer to the lever that you get. Archimedes said, give me a large enough lever and I'll move the world. Most people use a very small lever. Archimedes, one of my favorite Greeks, he invented the way to weigh gold, and he was so excited. He thought of it in the bathtub. He was quite naked. When he thought of it, he was so excited he ran out in the street, quite naked, and was shouting, Eureka! Inhale here, come out, and then they named a city in Northern California after that. Switch the cross of your legs. You're going to get some amazing information. I'm moving all of my books. I was thinking, should I throw all my books away? And I thought, wow, I can't do that. But I've hundreds of books, and it's like, how much of this information have I absorbed? I don't know, but some of it's in there. Anyway, drop your chin, take your head around. 1, 2. Be unusually happy for no reason about the fact we woke up today. Today is the day that God has made. I will rejoice and be exceedingly glad. 6. I need a miracle. How about being alive? Oh yeah, that. Other way. 1. Scientists can explain all miracles except the original one. Spot me one miracle and I'll explain all the rest. 4, 5, 6, 7. Good, now we're going to relax our head down for 30 seconds, aim our attention into our mysterious meat vehicle body. We're going to feel down to our gut, our solar plexus. There's more neuronal tissue in our solar plexus, our gut, than there is in our brain. Thus, woman's intuition, of course, right? Guys can have it too, but they have got to get over the brute nature of their masculine intellect. I've completely done that. Okay, let's chant Om loud and proud. Ethel Merman has nothing on us. Big inhale. Om. Prayer hands, whether you are a Buddhist, a yogi, a Christian, a Muslim, an atheist, a scientist. Yogis call it Anjali Mudra. It's a bodily shape. Drop your chin, please. Close your eyes. And I invite you to pray, intend, ask for the thing most wanted or needed in your life right now. Please be fully honest with God Love Source. She loves bold, dynamic, outrageous prayers. Okay, good. All right, that's sufficient warm up, I think. That and one sip of, yes, I'm a yogi that drinks coffee. I'm fasting today, so I get to drink coffee. Do you fast? Leave me a comment. What kind of fast do you do? I'd love to know. By the way, if you leave a comment, while I still have less than 1 million subscribers, I return every YouTube comment personally, or my secretary, my cat does. All the big snobby YouTubers, they don't return comments anymore. Not me. You can have a personal return reply from the guy that wears a cat t-shirt. Now, it's time for restorative yoga because I'm moving and I need a break. So I hope you're able to set this up. For this, you need some props, blankets, bolsters, blocks, that kind of thing. I trust you have such a thing, but all you really, if you have a block like that, if you don't have blocks, you can just use big pillows and kind of fake some shapes, so to speak. But this is probably my favorite restorative yoga pose, and I do it when I'm feeling kind of stressed out from moving. You can come over and help me move if you want. To me, just watching somebody set up a yoga pose is kind of like watching Bob Ross paint. This has been a little troublesome so far. Hold on. It's the first time I've ever taught yoga. No, actually, it's not. I've done the calculation. I think I'm up to nearly 5,000 yoga classes taught. Don't worry, this will all make sense in a minute. Just hold on. Cool your jets. Now, in this, see how I've created an angle? As I lean back over this angle, pretty obvious, isn't it? My spine is supported. Now, I've got bankies underneath my knees as my legs butterfly. Maybe you're just tight as a rigor mortis roadkill and your knees are way up here. You might need a lot more underneath your knees. I don't, because I'm a guy with open hips. I have high hopes and open hips. And when I lean back over in this basic shape, I almost always explode into intergalactic cosmic ecstasy. Rainbows, butterflies start to shoot out of my bodily orifices. And my brain relaxes. And this is one of the ones, because obviously it took a while to build this. We're in this for like 5, 6, 8 minutes. And I will meet you in La La Land, out beyond right thinking and wrong thinking. There's a field. I'll meet you there. If you're brand new, just trust the process. If you don't have very much stuff, just kind of create this shape as best you can. Lay back, stop thinking, lift up the oars, and why don't you flow downstream with me? I'll meet you at a little glade in about 5 minutes, and the forests will echo with laughter. This is the kind of pose I do when I need to extra super amazing relax. I really need to connect, let go, surrender. Relax your jaw, maybe swallow once, soften around your mouth. Let all of your facial expression dissolve, disperse. Breathe more from your belly button, less from your chest. In this pose, we'll be amazed before we're even halfway through, and we're not even halfway through. You can fall asleep if you want. I'll wake you up. See how we're taking more time today? See how we're adding extra relaxing minutes? I would say now we're halfway done, so relax twice as much. This might be the rest of class today. You never know. The rest. You get it? The rest. This might be the rest of class today. It might be the rest you've been waiting for your whole life. One touch of God's favor, one drop changes everything. Let's recall the wisdom of the great Zen master who asked his students, what in this very moment is missing? Nothing, of course. A good, healthy dose of nothing. Okay, one more minute. Feel your feels. Send your awareness all the way through your nervous system. Our individual nervous system is a microcosm of the universe's nervous system. We're one cell in a great body. Cultivate that connection. Good. Now, wigulate your fingers and toes, circulate super cosmic, extra feel good through yourself. This releases the neurochemistry of well being. Good. Now, I'm going to leave it up to you. How do you come out of this? You probably are a very smart person and can come out very slowly, very incrementally. I wouldn't be in a big hurry. Oh my goodness. I feel like $100. I'm on sale today. Now, I guess the question is, do I have anything that feels better than that? Yeah, I keep it in the medicine cabinet. No, I do. I'm going to show it to you, okay? Watch this. I think you're going to like it. I like where this is going. To make anything feel better, always have a gulp of Juan Valdez juice. You know who Juan Valdez is? He used to be the Colombian spokesperson for the coffee industry. He used to ride around on a burro. Then he got fired, and now he works for the Colombian cocaine industry. The burro is carrying something different, but I digress. All right. By the way, I have a wildly inappropriate sense of humor, and you haven't even heard the surface of it. I'm going to try to mellow it out. Why don't you come on a retreat with me, and then we can share our twisted senses of humor with each other. Now here, watch this. Just watch. This is really good. This next one, how shall I do this? I think. No. 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 Yes. Now, say you're a poor person and you don't have a sliding Pee Wee Herman recliner like I do. You see how I built something that raises my calves about, what's that, 18 inches? Now this is the counter pose. Oh, my lower back is so ecstatically happy. Now I could lift up my butt and just put one inch blanket underneath our butt, our mutual butt, and we could do this for 7 minutes. But speaking of butts, I think butts are a valid topic of conversation. If you're a yoga teacher, you do like 3 months of studying the butt. But I have a Pee Wee Herman sliding recliner. It's magic. It slides out on its own, has a big face that pops out. Just kidding. I don't mean to scare the kids. I've never had kids, so I think I might often accidentally scare kids. I don't mean to. But for this one, if you have an ottoman, a couch, a comfy chair, a Pee Wee Herman sliding recliner, this is my go-to pose whenever I'm moving. So about once every 3, 5, 10, 15 years when I'm moving, I like to have a moving experience. So I put my calves up on the couch, the ottoman, the recliner, the something. Now I put just a little something underneath my booty cheeks, my Pete booty cheeks. He might be the new vice president. Got my calves up there. And now I am, here's a word my mama used to use. I'm unlaxing. I'm unlaxing with my friends. This is very challenging for me. I'm a type A plus, high functioning, hot wired, high energy, super prana, can't ever stop for any reason type guy. So God sent angels, the archangel Michael, who told me, Greg, you're doing yoga, you're going to relax, and then you're going to teach it to other people on YouTube. So now we're going to lay in this legs up position for about 7 minutos for my Espanol friends. See you in about 7, kids. Bye. Again, let your face relax, let your nose release, let your jaw unhinge, let your tongue soften. Breathe from your belly button. Let your brain melt. Let your gut soften. I love this pose. It does things to me really deep, profound, goes deep into layers of anxiety, even deeper. Maybe, we all have maybe a little PTSD, a little trauma. Who hasn't had their issues, their events? We can begin to release that shrapnel from our soul, one breath at a time. This is so relaxing for the big muscles of our lower back. Could you do this with me for 3 more minutes, would you? I invite you to. Okay, start to come back to your breath. That was necessary and wonderful. We all need extended rejuvenation episodes. Feel back inside your glorious body. I'm going to wiggle my fingers and toes and circulate super endogenous morphines, oxytocin, oxykitten, and Percocet through my body. Percocet, oxykitten. That's a joke for my pharmacist friends that like cats. Good now. Man, how are we going to get out of this? I got an idea. Just come out really slow. Maybe roll to one side. Bring your knees in. Roll to one side. Rest on your side for a sec. Just as an aside. We only have to sit up one more time in class, I think. So I've got my Ronco yoga crane out to lift myself up. I do use it on occasion. Oh, I forgot to turn all my lights on for class today. I look sort of artistic today. Now, there's just one thing I want to do for our neck, back, and shoulders. It's something I do just about every restorative class because it's great. So I'm just going to extend my left leg out, going to put my right ankle over the top. I'm going to fold my left shin under. If you can't sit in this yogic shape, just sit regular crossed legs or kneel, or I don't care. Just do something that's really comfortable. I could watch Waiting for Godot in this pose. Arms out, couple of Sheryl Crows. If you don't know what Sheryl Crows are, quit trying to figure everything out. Just do, okay? Life is doing, life is experience, life is love, life is visceral, life is messy, life is engaged, life is alive. Now, right arm under. Maybe you got little short arms and you can't reach very far across. This is fine. Fold your arms up if you can. Ups and downs and circles with your elbows. This breaks up adhesions, crunchy, congealed God, love, force in your neck, back, and shoulders. Remember, we're just concealed dollops of God. And some of us got really crunchy, petrified, if you will. Good. Now turn chest face to the right as far as you can. Elbows. Now turn just your face to the left. Tilt your head to the left. Drop your chin. Close your eyes. Hold your precious up away from the alligator. And this is Mother Mary Madonna pose. Infinite love, perfect forgiveness. Not father love. Father love is wonderful, but usually has a shade more discipline, correction in it. Mother love is, I love you no matter what you done. I forgive you no matter how bad you've messed up. I invite you back to love, even if you think you don't deserve it. Good, you guys, then we'll bring it back. Good job. Now I'm just going to massage the middle center bottom of my feet. You know why? Because I can. That reminds me of a filthy joke, but I'm not going to say it. But I'm massaging my feet with my thumbs because I can. Now I'm going to hold steady pressure and we're going to Om together. There's no place like Om, you guys. Peace on earth, goodwill to sea lions. Good. All right. Other side, right leg out. Left ankle goes over the top, right shin for me folds under. I have open, non-childbearing hips so far. Now, if you need to sit somewhere else, not somewhere else, some way else, that somehow else. English is a tough language, man. English is my second language. I have no first. Why don't you hug me? I need it. Couple of Sheryl Crows. Don't forget to like and subscribe, you guys. I'm going to be pissed if you don't. Open palms, left arm under. You got short arms, and maybe you're busty. You can't reach all the way across yourself. Otherwise, fold up and down. I'm kind of busty. I've got a 42-inch chest. Up and down. Maybe some circles. Everyone's welcome in my class, all shapes, all sizes, all creeds, all colors, all worldview. We all rivers blend into one. Good. Now, tall spine, elbows face, chest left as far as you can. Now, this is the key. Turn the other cheek. Turn your face to the right. Tilt your head to the right. Drop your chin in humility, mercy, and hold your baby up away from the predator. Mother love. Every mother would give their last dying molecule for their child. Good. Brings it back to the center. Grab your elbows for finishing reframing. My bra's a little tight today for myself. Side, side. Oh, don't know how you ladies do it. I grew up entirely around women. There were no guys, so I'm habituated. I love women. I'm a yoga teacher, so just one of those guys. Arms down. One more Om with my thumbs in my feet. Nice big inhale. Receive all the answers to your prayers. A great prayer is, thank you, God, for all the prayers you've answered and all the prayers all lined up. Good. Now, if you're brand new to yoga, I've got really good news for you. We finished with 5 minutes flat on your back. Can you believe it? It's called Shavasana, corpse pose. I'm not allowed to do it. I have to run cameras and microphones and machinery and stuff. But why don't you guys relax on your back and I'll hold. Watch me. See this? Time, space. I hold time and space for 5 minutes. And as long as you've liked and subscribed, I'm not going to bother you for 5 minutes. Now, what shape could you lay in? Your favorite? Good. Don't forget to jiggle your legs, relax your buttocks, let your eyes melt, swallow once, relax your jaw. And the pose starts now. You can even leave your body if you want. I do it all the time. I like to go astral shopping. I leave my body and go to the astral mall and shop for beautiful concepts, ideas, experiences, paradigms. In my father's house are many mansions. Okay, my friends, we're not coming out of the pose. We're going to go deeper into relaxation, connection, alignment. Downshift, go deeper. Now, here's that famous Sunday ritual. To me, it's one of the most important things. But from pure choice, if you'd like to invite your higher power, God, love, source, energy, light, infinite, ineffable, nameless, Jesus, Krishna, Buddha, whatever your higher authority is, if you'd like to invite that in, please feel free. Never from coercion. Those who are convinced against their will are of the same opinion still. So God really only responds to willingness, choice. Good. Now, if you invited God, love, source in, I did. I'm going to wiggle my fingers and toes and circulate super extra feel good, inspiration, creativity, guidance, truth, intelligence, all the things I need, health, energy, vitality, friskiness, humor, optimism, joy, jubilation, gratitude. These are the words that I feed my soul, my body, my cells, my molecules. Good. Nice deep breath back in your body. We are the words that we say. Good. Curl onto your right side nice and slow. Take your time. Now, would you love all over yourself? Good. Now you know the rules. Keep your eyes closed when you sit up. There's a big reason we do that. Sit up with your eyes closed. Trust the earth is there. If it wasn't there, you'd find out. So time to trust more. That's a first person communication. I was not raised to trust. I was raised to fear and worry and oh my God. And angels have come to teach me. Hands at our heart. Drop your chin. Close your eyes. If you go deep into you and I go deep into me and we go deep into we come to the same place together. All together we say, Namaste. Oh, did I need that? That was good for me. Now, you YouTubers, thank you for liking and subscribing. We need to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're almost there. And I'm not going to talk about 1,000,000 until we get to 1,000. So thank you for liking and subscribing. Looney really needs it. Cat needs a new pair of shoes, you guys. So please like and subscribe. And by the way, YouTubers, program note. I'm moving next week. A lot of you tune in for the live YouTube. So I shan't be here on Monday or Wednesday. I'm going to be moving. But next time you see me on YouTube, you'll see me from my new digs, my new studio, new camera angles, new paint. Thinking of changing my hair. I think you're really going to like it. It's going to make you all the more titillated to like and subscribe. So I'll see you guys in the next YouTube. Thanks.